Yesterday was a full sweep. Can we expect the same thing tonight? Smash that hype button and let's find out.
YouTube faithful, what is going on? It's Throwback Thursday, and today we have to take a moment to just appreciate life. Be thankful that you can come onto YouTube or anywhere and watch these videos about fantasy sports, that we watch athletes play and it means nothing and contributes absolutely nothing to society other than the fact that we get to unplug from our daily realities and watch something and sweat something, and it makes us feel some type of excitement. That is the purpose it serves. It's exciting, it's entertainment, but in the end it amounts to nothing. So always keep perspective, be thankful for your life, because it could be gone in a blink, and you better be ready for that day to come. I just wanted to say to all of you guys, just be thankful for another day of life. And with that, let's break this puppy down. First things first, like and subscribe. But I also need you to do me one better, comment guy. I need you to click that hype button. It's a new feature on YouTube to help smaller creators get noticed and put their videos into the algorithm ways. And that algorithm is a fickle monster, man. So I am counting on you guys to do this for me. I am bringing you a free video with content, and all I ask is know your role and pay the toll. And my God in heaven, was yesterday a complete master class. I have a YouTube short coming out later today that shows that I gave this exact lineup, Sale, Flirty, and Skeens, on this YouTube channel. And it smashed, and I nuked it. And I didn't even realize that it showed the dollar amount, but the cat's out of the bag now. I nuked it, and it smashed. And in addition to that, I gave my Discord 3 other lineups that cashed on PrizePicks. 2 on PrizePicks, 1 on Parlay Play. Total sweep. I guaranteed Barnett was going to give up 2 earned runs. Did I not guarantee Barnett was giving up 2 runs? I'm a man of my word, comment guy. If I guarantee it, you can take it to the bank. And he absolutely gave up those runs. This was yesterday's YouTube video, right there in a nutshell. All you had to do was tail with Code Crush on Parlay Play. Now, this is like the 3rd or 4th one in a row. Can we do it again? I'm literally going for day number 4 of 4 straight YouTube lineups that have been green. Can we do it again? Let's lock in and let's see. So first things first is they have a Jaden Daniels discount. 189 yards, 189.5 pass yards, or whatever it is. It's a slash line. Is it hitting? Well, it's their version of a taco. Now, I am going to go through and I'm going to do my best to dissect this game. Now, we haven't seen these two gents play much this season. I'll tell you this, both teams got better in the offseason. The Commanders are no joke, and neither are the Packers. Problem with Packers are they like to spread that rock around just like Mahomes does. Jordan Love is going to drop back, and he's got 4 to 5 targets. I'm talking Wicks. I'm talking Romeo Dobbs, Jaden Reed, Tucker Kraft. He can target them all. And don't forget about Big Daddy Josh Jacobs, who can literally turn into a freight train. However, the Commanders stuffed and abused the run game last week. That's right. 4 days ago, they crushed up the run. Okay? They literally stuffed. Now, people will say, well, Cap, that's the Giants, right? It doesn't matter. It's an NFL team, and they destroyed the run. You need to keep that in mind. So, a lot of people are going to be telling you to take Josh Jacobs tonight. Me, personally, I'm fading that situation until I see more. But if you want to take him because he's an elite talent, I won't begrudge you a bit. I'm just not going there. I got other I got other parts in mind. Now, the 2 people that I'm going to talk about on this video, I'm not going to give it all away like yesterday. I can't keep giving it all away because I got to take care of the Discord faithful. So, there will be a live stream later today. Yesterday, I couldn't have one because I had family obligations, but there will be one today before this late night game on a Thursday night. So you have this square here. You have Terry McLaurin on PrizePicks. Both are viable options. Okay, we got the taco here, and both you're going to have to find a commander to run it back with. Okay, most people are going to go with Josh Jacobs, but I am going to target Mr. Dontavian Wicks. I believe that Mr. Wicks is in the mix. Why? He's a little speed demon, Papa. His average depth of target is 13 yards, okay? So that means every time that he's getting a pass, not every time, but on average, it's going to be 13 yards or more. He got targeted 1 or 2 times last game. His yard receiving line is 17.5. He played 46% of the snaps, okay? He ran roughly, I believe, 9 routes. So if his average depth of target is ADOT, is 13.5, and his line is 17.5, and I believe that they're going to have to throw the ball because I believe the Commanders are putting up points tonight, then you gotta know that this is in the mix. So is his longest reception at 9.5. Both of these are in the mix. Okay, there is a world where he completely sells this line. Okay, injury, he just doesn't get targeted on his routes. He drops the ball. They look into Romeo Dobbs and Reed or Tucker Kraft, or it's just a low-scoring slugfest on the ground with Josh Jacobs and Mr. Krosky Merritt. Okay, Jacory, if you will. Those are the 2 options. Now, I already got value, and I'm going to talk about Wick 17.5, and the other guy besides McLaurin, Jacory Krosky Merritt. His line was at 40.5. PrizePicks already adapted it and they put it at 40.5. The man dealt last week. 10 carries, 8 yards per carry on average. He runs fast. He's 206 pounds. The man has a solid offensive line. I believe that he can get it done. 42 yards, baby. I liked it at 40.5. You can still get it at 39.5 on Parlay Play. Unfortunately, PrizePicks raised the stakes, which they normally do. But look, he can get them at 39.5, paying 1.77x over here on Parlay Play. That alone is reason to take it, man. I don't know what else to tell you. This is easy peasy lemon squeeze. You got Wicks, and you can take Jacory. And if you took this 3 right here, it would pay you 5x for a 3-man. And that is a discount. You're getting a 3-yard discount on Jacory. And then Wicks is 17.5 on both sites. So I do like Jacory. Now I'm going to take you over to my NFL data model, which it's not going to be optimal until week 3 or 4, comment guy, because it's just going off of 2024 stats. But I will say this, Dontavian Wicks in 2024 had roughly 880 air yards to his name. 880 air yards to his name, and he only needs to get 18. Now, if we follow trends, if you look at Sunday, Monday, and the primetime games, the guys that are at like 18 yards, they've been smashing, okay? Look at Zacchaeus last game. He got there. Naylor got there. Why can't Wicks get there? Now, the last 5 Kings are going to love him, so I'm going to give you a pivot off of Wicks in case he does get popular. But first, we can go to my data model for NFL, which I also have my WMB, my MLB base models up as well. There is MLB games. We are going to talk a little bit about MLB. But here is the NFL model, which I put this up for every player, for every game. Get in the mix, the Discord. It's on sale right now. Code NFL25. I will tell you about that momentarily. However, Mr. Wicks is projected for 26 receiving yards, okay? Krosky only projected for 37 rush yards. However, I even told people in the write-ups today, the model is not going to be accurate on him. He's brand new in here. There's only 1 data sample size. We can't go by that, okay? At least Wicks has a season under his belt that we can look to. Now, while I'm showing you my Discord, I can show you yesterday right here. This was my PrizePicks. 3 of 3, 4 of 4, 4 of 4, 4 of 4. All of these were posted. I gave the 2-man nuke right under the captain slips tab. I gave it to you, the YouTube lineup. All of it was here. There were links. I did a video short on my Instagram for Chris Sale being the play of the day. 1, 2, 3 links for all these lineups. They're right here. I also do a daily prop list, which comes under daily props. Sale, Skeens, Flirty, Barnett, Soriano, which was DNP, Freddie Peralta, and then I gave some options with Gilbert, whatever, but you shouldn't have taken those. Those are just my thoughts on the matter. If it's in bold, it's on the playlist. You make your lineups with this. This becomes your PrizePicks board, whatever these picks are. In addition to this, I have role members that post their slips. My trusted guys in the community that I give them the tab so they can post. My man Spartan. And then as I showed you, get my WNBA models, my MLB models. And for MLB, you get a special crushed bats hitters and pitchers, and you can get it right here. You can run any pitcher you want today. That is how I was able to sweep yesterday using crushed bats. I showed you guys, it prints, It knows its role. It gives us where we need to be looking at, and that is a fact, Jack. So right now, if I wanted to run Jesus Luzardo versus the Mets, poverty matchup, by the way, you can see his strikeout rate, their batting average. You can see the head-to-heads where he only got 5 last start when he played them, but before that, he was able to get 7. You can see his last 10, his last 5, whatever have you. And then you click this button and it runs it 10,000 times, giving you a good sample size of what to expect. Under 6.5 Ks, he only goes over 29% of the time. The earned runs, hits allowed, and walks, it's a full fade. The recommendation is here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. And then we got the hitter side where you can go through and find any hitter that you want, comment guy. Any hitter that you want, and you can run them. And I'm going to look right here, right now, at Mr. Francisco Lindor facing Jesus Luzardo. And you can see he's a switch hitter versus a lefty. It should be challenging, but I think it's going to be fine. He's projected for 0.98 hits, 0.45 runs, and 0.44 RBIs. He's projected for 1 strikeout and 11% chance he hits a dinger. Now, here's the thing. Why am I looking at Lindor? Comment guy, I'll show you. Because Lindor has a line at 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs because he's facing a competent pitcher, but he hasn't hit this in 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember when Lindor was absolutely dealing? Now he's in a slump. He's gone 4 games without a hit, run, RBI, and I think this is now when the line is low, we can target it and take him. Now, I showed you the projection. It wasn't anything crazy, but that reflects the line. Look, only 69% confidence, 52%, 80% that he gets the 0.44 RBIs, etc. So you can get access to all of that and more. The props, the slips, the models, the live stream access, which is going to be today, covering everything where we build lineups, we sweat as a community, and more. CaptainCrush.net. You click join now right here, or you can get a 30-day trial. 30 days free, which is ridiculous, just by signing up with Underdog, Chalkboard, Sleeper, or Parlay Play. You gotta send me the email so I can know who you are, and I will hit you back with that trial, comment guy. But if you've already exhausted that, it's join now, and it's $25 a month. But if you use code NFL25, you can get $10 off your first month, only for new members, because I'm literally giving this away for the content and models and everything that I provide, guys. This is the best value in the industry. 3 months, 6 months, 1 year packages, you will get better discounts. This price will grandfather you in for life before the price increase, which is inevitably coming to 35. So I recommend you hop on this now before it's gone. Now, we talked about Lindor. I showed you Luzardo. We talked about Wicks. We talked about Jacory. Now, a lot of you guys will say, well, Cap, the Lions weren't able to get anything going on. The Lions never had a chance last week. I'm not even counting that as a factor because the Packers were literally comfortable all day long. But whenever I see a running back that has ability, and he showed 8 yards per carry at 40.5 rushing yards, I'm on it. It's that simple, especially on a Thursday night game, guys, okay? And then there's other plays from that side that I like, but I want to talk about Golden Matthew, the Matthew Golden boy. Like I said, if Wick starts to get steam, you can look at Matthew Golden. Now, here's the thing. Jordan Love passes the ball around like Mahomes. You don't know who it's going to be. Kraft, Golden, Dobbs, Reed, Jacobs. We just don't know. But I think you got to give a shot to Mr. Golden at 33.5 receiving yards. Him or Wicks, those are going to be your 2 receivers. Obviously, Dobbs and Reed are the primary targets. Dobbs is at 42.5. Reed is at 38.5. But everybody knows that those are the 2 main targets on the team. I'm giving you content that maybe you don't know about, but I think Matthew Golden and Wicks is your guy. I'm leaning on Wicks because he is in the same game, easier path. And then I do like Terry McLaurin, even though he's a taco. I think his normal line is fine too. He's one of the best elite deep threats in the league. I know Daniels can cook. I like Daniels on the ground. Pause. Nope, talking about football. I like him through the air. I like them all. I like Jordan Love too. He was my fantasy quarterback last year, and he was him. I mean, I like both of these QBs. I think we get a good game tonight. I hope we do. And I always tell you guys that the longest field goal combo on primetime games, especially with Matt Gay, is in the mix. If you want to take a shot on this, I ain't gonna begrudge you a bit. I'm personally gonna take a shot on this, okay? I am gonna take a shot on Mr. Gay or McManus to hit a 51-yard field goal. They made changes to the ball. They've been banging them through, and I think it's fine. Now, there's 2 other things that I want to mention on this video, okay? And we will discuss all of this and more. MLB, WNBA, NFL, on my live stream today at 5:45 Central Time. You have my word, we're having a live stream today, okay? I don't have any obligations today. I will also have videos for you for week 2 coming out probably either Friday night or Saturday night that will cover that and help you make lineups for that, as well as DraftKings advice. Now, for DraftKings advice tonight for the showdown, which by the way, I came in 3rd place on Monday night, actually 4th place. I was in 1st place until that last second Odunze touchdown, but I came in 4th. I know how to build these showdowns. I've come in 1st plenty of times, and I want to tell you guys what I think, okay? Given the fact that Jordan Love and Daniels both have upside, be it Love is going to throw more touchdowns. He's not going to rush a lot, contrary to what people believe he's not. Can he and Willie? Sure, but he's going through the air mostly. But Daniels has rushing upside on the ground, and he has through the air upside. So I'm going to be looking at either quarterback tonight in my captain, most likely. I'm not going to be fading. I'm not going to be taking guys like Reed or Dobbs in the captain slot because Josh Jacobs, even though I'm not taking his lines on PrizePicks tonight or a pick'em site, he is a running back that can dominate the game out of nowhere. So if he starts dominating, they just feed him 20 to 25 times, that's going to hurt Dobbs. It's going to hurt Reed. It's going to hurt Love. It's going to hurt everybody. And I don't want to go that way. And since I don't want to go all in on a guy like Jacobs, I can't put him in my captain slot. Is he a viable captain? Sure. But I feel like if you go down that road, you would have to take him in all 20 of 20 lineups or whatever. And I'm not doing that. You need to take stands to win these things, which means anchors and darts. You can't be afraid to lose, which means if you're taking whatever your captain is, you got to go at least 15 of 20 if you're playing a 20 lineup max, 10 of 10 or whatever. Take a stand. Give yourself a chance to win when you're right, okay? You're not going to be right every game. So when you are, you need to maximize your chances. You could take Austin Eckler as a captain if you wanted to because he has receiving upside PPR. It won't be high owned. You could take Ja'Cory, those guys. But again, I'm not going with the running back tonight. It's probably going to be the quarterback for me tonight. Most likely, Daniels or Love will be my captain. But again, I will have more time to chew on it. And Wicks is going to be in there, absolutely. Romeo Dobbs, Tucker Kraft, Zach Ertz, which leads me to this. I want to talk about this, then we'll build a lineup and get out of here, guys. I know it's long, but listen, we have, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. However, with MLB real quick, I did want to get you guys to look at Soriano tonight. They scratched him yesterday. He's playing today. Just take a look at him. Use Crush Bats. Take a look. And that's that. But with NFL, I'm going to look at 2 demon touchdowns today. I think both of these guys have a lot of touchdown equity. If I can find the anytime touchdown spot. Where are you? There, Rush? Nope. Well, chat, I'm selling right now because I can't. There it is. Rush. It should just be anytime TD. Enough of the rush. It's the same thing as an anytime TD. All right. This is my anytime TD plays today. My favorite one, Zach Ertz. Why? The man gets peppered in the red zone. He's reliable. He's the crafty veteran. And my God in heaven, he has touchdown upside. He just does. Okay? Absolutely, he has touchdown upside. Now, the other side with the Packers, Tucker Kraft has elite touchdown equity as well, and Musgrave does as well. The backup tight end, they're gonna mix and match depending on the packages, but Tucker Kraft and Zach Ertz, those are my favorite 2 for touchdowns today as far as this game that's gonna pay a lot. This pays 8x if you took this as a 2-man. I mean, that's crazy. People be like, oh, well, what about Terry McLaurin and Reed or Josh Bro, those are the most obvious ones of all. I'm trying to find one that's high payout that isn't as obvious because I want to get paid. So I will put $10 on this lineup and hope that Ertz and Kraft find themselves in the touchdown. At least one of them. You don't have to take both because it's very, very rare that both of them will get a touchdown. But you could sprinkle them in. You can mix and match. I mean, Zach Ertz is getting I think it was 64% of the snap share, and he was targeted 50% of the snap share in the red zone. He eats red zone targets. He's going to be on the field. He's running a lot of routes. He is a big part of their offense. As old as he is, he's the crafty veteran, and Zach Ertz is another guy you could have at captain tonight. He is going to be their guy when they need to get that 5-yard, 7-yard, 10-yard touchdown. That is why I like Zach Ertz. And Tucker Kraft, he doesn't get as many as a guy like Zach Ertz, but he's completely in the mix. So let's go build a lineup and get out of here. But don't forget about the live stream today at 5:45 Central, guys. That is where we'll be making many more. So here we are on Parlay Play, and we can build this thing. All right, so we have the slash line, we have Ja'Cory, and we have Wicks. I think the max on this is $10, and if that's the case, I'm just going to pair it up with Wicks, which I just did. Here's the only caveat too on Wicks. He was questionable leading up into the game. He did get a little banged up, so there is some concern, but like I always tell you guys, if they're suiting up, there should be good to go. So there's that. And then I'm going to take a shot on this one for parlay play. Jacory, Wicks, Golden, and Zach Ertz anytime touchdown. Now, you don't have to add in Ertz on this one. You could just take Witz and Jacory. I'm going to take that as a 2-man, but I think this is a good one. I'm not nuking it by any means, but I will throw a hundo on it, have a good little sweat here, and I also will take Wicks with Jacory by themselves for a 2-man. If you want to tail, since yesterday's hit, I guess I'll allow it. Go ahead and tail, but make sure you use code CRUSH, comment guy. Normally, I'd beg you, don't tail. I don't want your dark cloud on it, but since yesterday I made a big coin, you can go ahead and tail if you want. I won't begrudge you. Mix and match it how you want or do the full fade. I don't care. It's up to you, but make sure you're using code CRUSH. Helps me keep making these videos. And then guys, don't forget, most of all, DraftKings Showdown Captain, be creative, have fun, use your own take, guys, and I hope to see you in that live stream. We got that Terry McLaurin discount. I think it's hitting. You can pair it up with some MLB stuff. There's a lot of good MLB plays today, but guys, it's going to be a banger. But like I said in the beginning of the video, take time today. Thank God that you're alive. Enjoy it. Get excited. Have fun. Watch and hype Crush's videos. And here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests, comment guy. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.